RingConn Smart Ring promises lab-grade health tracking with no subscription, week-long battery, and stress, sleep, and recovery insights from your finger. Either we've reached the future of wearables or it's another round of tech roulette. On paper, you get continuous heart rate and HRV, skin temperature trends, nighttime SpO2, 5 ATM water resistance, a portable charging case, and sleek metal construction. Sounds criminally generous for the price, right? But here's the thing, specs are easy, real-world performance isn't. I wore RingConn day and night for 3 weeks, side by side with a chest strap, a smartwatch, and a bed sensor to see what holds up. I've put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 3 weeks of testing. Here's what RingConn says it will do. 24/7 heart rate and HRV for stress and recovery, accurate sleep staging, and a readiness score that predicts how you'll perform, week-long battery with a pocket charging case, and all of this with no monthly subscription. Sounds slick, right? They also tout water resistance for swimming, comfortable all-day wear, and app insights that turn your data into actions. Pretty bold claims for a small ring, but here's where things get interesting. Reality check. They claim accurate 24/7 heart rate. What you actually get is excellent resting HR and steady-state accuracy, but so-so performance during intense workouts. Here's why. Finger PPG is notoriously sensitive to motion and vasoconstriction. In my tests against a Polar H10 chest strap, RingConn stayed within 1.3 BPM at rest, 3.5 BPM on walks, but lagged and spiked during intervals, often off by 8-12 BPM. It's fine for daily trends and recovery, not a replacement for a sport watch during HIIT. They claim reliable HRV and stress insights. Reality, nighttime HRV is solid and trends line up with resting HR and perceived fatigue. Daytime stress is more of a vibe than a diagnosis. PPG noise, caffeine, and hand temperature throw it off. Useful for big-picture trends, not minute-to-minute coaching. They claim accurate sleep staging and a readiness score. Let's be real, no ring nails sleep stages like a lab. In my side-by-side with a Withings bed sensor, total sleep time was usually within 10-20 minutes and wake detection was decent. But deep versus REM was a coin flip on rough nights. The readiness score, however, actually tracked how I felt after late nights or higher alcohol intake. Translation, the macro trends are helpful. The micro staging is marketing fluff. They claim week-long battery. With continuous HR, temp tracking, and nighttime SpO2 turned on, I averaged 5 to 6 days per charge. Turn SpO2 off and you can push closer to 7. The portable case is the plot twist. It recharged my ring about 2 to 3 full cycles before the case itself needed a top-up, which meant roughly 2+ weeks away from an outlet. That's better than most smart rings I've tested. They claim 5 ATM water resistance and robust build. Reality, showers, dishwashing, swimming lanes, no issues, but any PVD-coated metal ring will accumulate micro-scratches over time. After 2 weeks of gym sessions and laptop work, I saw faint scuffs. Not a deal-breaker, just physics. They claim smooth app insights and easy syncing. Here's where things get interesting. Day-to-day, sync worked fine, but I did hit a couple of delayed uploads and one day where a firmware update reset my preferences. The insights feel less hand-holdy than, say, RAS, but there's no subscription here, which makes slightly lighter coaching more forgivable. They claim privacy and control. No subscription is a win, fewer paywalls, less nagging. You can connect to Apple Health or Google Fit and basic data export works. Just remember, like any wearable, your data still lives on servers unless you delete it. No device is magic, it's a trade-off. Battery life, with all features except continuous daytime SpO2, I averaged 5.6 days per charge. The pocket charger gave me just over 2 full recharges, totaling around 16 days before I had to find a wall. Compared to our RAS typical 4-5 days and Ultrahuman's 4-6, RingConn's combo of Ring Plus case is a practical win for travel. Sleep tracking against a bed sensor, total sleep time was within 12 minutes on average. Sleep latency was often overestimated by about 8 minutes. Stage agreement hovered in the 55-65% range, which is par for wearables. Where it shines is consistency. When my baseline shifted after a late night, readiness tanked as expected and HRV dips matched how I felt the next day. Here's what nobody tells you. If you expect lab-grade staging from a finger PPG sensor, you'll be disappointed. If you want trends you can act on, it does the job. Build quality. The ring feels premium with a smooth interior channel and a hard-coated exterior that resists scratches better than cheap bands, but not like sapphire. It's comfortable enough to forget you're wearing it unless your fingers swell during lifting or heat. That's any ring, not just this one. Water resistance checks out. I swam and showered with zero fogging or glitches. App and insights. Readiness, stress, activity, and temp trends load quickly. The coaching is succinct, sometimes generic. Hydrate more, wind down earlier, take a lighter day. That's a common theme across rings. The differentiator here is no subscription. Over a year, that's real savings. Integration with Apple Health and Google Fit worked, and daily sync was stable aside from one update hiccup. User reports echo this: solid battery, good sleep trends, occasional sync delays. Verdict: recommended with clear expectations. If you want a no-subscription smart ring for sleep, recovery trends, and overall wellness, and you're not relying on it for high-intensity workout heart rate, RingConn delivers. Pros: strong battery with a useful charging case, reliable resting HR and HRV trends, comfortable build, 5 ATM water resistance, and real value over time without monthly fees. Cons: workout HR lag, sleep stage accuracy is just okay, occasional sync hiccups, and normal wear scuffs. Price-wise, it typically undercuts competitors once you factor subscriptions. Worth it if you're after long-term wellness trends and travel-friendly battery. Skip this if you need athlete-grade workout metrics. Stay savage out there. Thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I've put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Got questions about sizing, accuracy, or how it stacks up against Oura and Ultrahuman? Drop them below. Next up, I'm putting RingConn head-to-head against the big names to see which ring actually wins your finger. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Stay savage out there.